Hey guys, my name is Edwin Kai, and right now I'll do a presentation about a video game developer. Firstly, let's go through some brief introduction of this career. A video game developer is a software developer that specializes in video game development, the process and related disciplines of creating video games. While generally, game developers design and create video games for computers and video game consoles, they're involved in the conception as well as the execution of the game creation. Other potential areas of work for game developer include audio, design, production, and visual arts. Then let's move to some duties of this. While game and software developers they create the core features of a video game, duties of them may include creating storylines and character biographies, conducting design reviews, designing roleplay mechanics, creating prototypes for staff and management, documenting game design process. Generally, many components are involved in the development of a video game. Designers, producers, and graphic artists all contribute to the final product. However, programmers and software developers turn the idea into code, which provides the game with the operating instructions. So think about the duty call, huh? Then let's see some requirement of this career. The educational requirement varies by employers, but generally, bachelor's degrees in computer-related field is the typical requirement. Other requirements such like you have to have some knowledge of programming language, such like C language and Java. And there are some common majors which is related, including computer science, software engineering, mathematics, or computer information systems. While there's one primary requirement that you have to be able to use programming language, this is very important. And you'd better know some knowledge of various computer systems. Alright, then let's go through some future outlook and salary of this career. From 2014 to from 2014 to 2024, the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics projected 19% employment growth for application software developers. So it seems like this career become more and more popular, huh? And in Canada, the average annual salary for this career is around $50,000. But I have to say, the salary is really depending on how much experience do you have. For these developers who has less than 3 years experience, their salaries are much less than those who had 6 years. So experience are very, very important, huh? Alright, then let me talk about some of my personal opinion of game developer. While I have been spending thousands of hours playing lots of games since I was young, so I can say I'm a real gamer with a huge passion of video games, and I believe that's the initial motivation of being a video game developer. So only playing video games is no longer satisfied to me. I want to make my own games, build my own game engine, make my own characters, design my own game mode. That's pretty much my video game developer dream. But, I do dislike something about this career through my research. One of them is definitely debugging. Debugging is the most boring work from my programming experience. Literally no fun and it takes a long time. While it easily makes me frustrated. I don't mind spending time on coding games, but to spend time debugging? I feel it is a waste of time, although it is very important, right? Alright. Next, I want to show two post-secondary educational programs that is related to this career. The first one is the computer science programs, which is run by University of Toronto, St. George campus. The program code is capital letters TAD. The interest requirement is kind of high. It requires low 90s for the average, and it requires calculus and English. While for the first year courses, you will have the chance to know something about the computer programming, computer science, mathematical expression and reasoning from computer science, and there are some introduction to the theory of computations. Students might also take calculus as well. Ooh, this is my dream school, huh? And there are some extra information for this program. While it requires some pretty practical skills, such like you have to be creative, intended, and you have to have some inspiration for inventing and helping people, communication and teamwork skills are very critical as well. Because this program is a co-op, so there is a professional experience here, which is short for PUI. It is a 12 to 16 month paid work term that offers you an opportunity to complete a substantial industrial project and to see how academic work relates to the real world. So, through this project, you will have a chance to work in companies such as AMD and IBM, and this sounds very attractive for me. Annual salaries ranges from $47,000 and $68,000, and this is recorded from last year. Well, theoretically, it takes 4 years to graduate, including 3 years school learning and 1 year's PUI. But in fact, most students, they are struggling to pass 1 or 2 courses during all school years, so they have to take 1 more semester just in order to retake and pass the particular courses. And that is quite simple, that you have to graduate in 5 years or even longer. Next is the program from Sargent College. The course name is Game Level Design, and the program code is all capital letters PGLDS. The entrance requirement, actually, there's no particular requirement. All you have to do is graduate from high school. Well, because of this program, it only takes you 1 year to to finish. So the first year course is basically all the courses you have to take. But luckily, there's no other requirements to finish the course, and don't worry about it. This courses will be separated by 3 semesters in 1 year, so I believe it's alright. Alright, so that's all my presentation. Thanks for your listening, and have a good day.